Was good, was good, was good. Hello? 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 Don't worry, I can hear you, I'm just being dumb. Bro, I can't wait till you get leveled up enough on this game to play Arena with me. Arena's so fucking jokes, and my teams are shit. Have you tried any other weapons? Where are you at the moment? Are you online or no? Are you in Lyndhurst at the moment? Huh? Okay, cool. Wait, I want to come show you something.
I can get you anywhere. Sick.
Fucking sick. You know when you're in each tier, right, you can go like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 and you'll be stronger, but it's obviously, it's not really necessary, you know? Until you're like stronger, then it makes sense. The guy called Albion Online is literally permanently stood there on this game, I swear. Let me know when you're on. Did you get a friend invite to a group? Okay, I can see you. Come here, look at this. You see this? No, me. Can you see my big ass lizard? Cool, right? They're expensive. This mount alone costs like nearly 20 mil. Is it expensive? One sec, I'm in an arena. The queue popped literally as I saw you. When I get out, I'll see how you're doing. Have you tried any other weapons, or are you still doing the same? Yeah, they're for enchanting. Just put them in your bank and store until you have loads. Really worth doing all the time. much money do you have? Wait, I'll get you a good. Go onto your Destiny board and go like straight vertical from the middle upwards, and tell me what the highest one that's not red is. Just go like you can see like the things that are red. It'll go straight up. Yeah, dead center, straight up. Fucking healer. Healer. Heal. For fuck's sake. Useless fucking bastard. But these people are so fucking annoying. Appreciate it, bro. It's been a bit buggy recently, I'm not even sure why. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna treat you to a nice surprise. Wait, did you see what's the highest, did you say? Yeah. Yeah. You have expert lit up.
Don't be shy.
I got you a surprise, where are you? Do you think he does want to go right rush? Good. Just at the bank at the moment. Yeah. So she's using speed. Just using some turns. Pretty cool. There you go. Oh shit. Never sell this. And equip it, equip it, equip it. You just said that the master was the one that wasn't lit. You're on a horse. Get off your horse. Now do it. Get on your mount. Okay, right. Open the mount, right? The horse. Have a look at it, the description of the horse, right? Where you see the stats and shit. Yeah, yeah. You see the thing at the top where it says item spells and it's got a little dude with a bag, like a bag on his back? Hold your finger on the spell. Do you see, like, it's called courier? And what does it say for the horse? Huh? For the horse? For the horse... No, it doesn't. No, the horse, bro. Check the horse. This guy. Okay, you see the difference, right? So now, like, the amount of bag spots is never going to change. It is what it is, right? That's how many spots you have in a bag. Like in your inventory, you know, like the squares. But, like, if you go out farming or you go out looting or whatever, as long as you're in yellow zones, like, you're not likely to fill that weight up. At your level, this is your mount for a minute, you know? This isn't going to change. The horse is, like, it's faster, marginally. So it has uses, but not in yellow zones. Like, this is your mount now for a good amount. Like, you see these people running around in oxes, right? So where you see the stats of the health and shit, if you look at an ox, the carry weight is in those stats. So it says like mount health, gallop speed, whatever, and then it says carry weight. But you know when you get off your mount, you see the circle around your mount when you get off, like the grey circle. That's like, if you go beyond that, you lose the carry weight bonus if it's an ox. It has to be out, and you have to be in the circle. But the one you're using now, if it says courier buff, and it's an item spell, even if you put the amount away, like if you go into a solo dungeon, you'll still have 906 carry weight. You know what I mean? So like, now your carry weight's huge, and you can be farming trees, and then, you know, have fucking loads of inventory full, and still be like, fuck it, I see a solo dungeon, I'm gonna do it. Whereas if you were riding around on an ox, you'd have more carry weight, sure, but if you see something you want to try out, where you can't take a mount, you'd immediately lose the carry weight if you stood still, you'd be overweight. Honestly, you can check on the stats, but it's just a really good mount. Like, it's not slow, it's not quick in the grand scheme of things, but it's quicker than like for example, the one I've got right now has less carry weight than that. The difference is mine doesn't have, you know, like you've been riding around, right? And if a mob hits you, your mount slows down, right? Basically, you have like a walk speed, and then, like, if you look at that mount, it says movement speed 55%, so 55% faster than walking, and then it says gallop speed 105%, and it takes 4 seconds to gallop. 4 seconds is quite a long time to start sprinting, generally, for a mount. That's the bad thing about the boar. And 105 isn't slow, but it's not fast. Like the mount I'm using right now, if you look at it, it has 115 movement speed and 115 gallop speed. It doesn't slow down, it's always sprinting. That's the benefit of this. As soon as you start moving, you're at max, you know? So this mount's really good in general. So if a mob hits me, I don't care. If I get on it, I can immediately start sprinting. There's no bullshit with this mount, but this is like a baller mount, you know? Like, just having this, there are people stood around here that, like, that's fucking sick. Like, if they know what they're looking at, that is ridiculous, basically. You don't need this mount, but at your level, for a long time, like, I was using your mount that you're using right now for a long time, you know? You don't need anything else for a while, you know? That mount will be everything you need. 960 carry weight is plenty. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but if you look at your boots, right, the first passive increases your carry weight. And right now, those boots, it only increases by like 33 kilos. It's not too much. But like, if you like inspect me right now and look at the passive on my boots, if I was to change it to the carry weight passive, look at the difference. Like, yours is 33 kilo extra if you change it. But look at mine. You see it? Huh? You see? Like, inspect me and look at my boots and look at the first passive, how much weight my weight increases if I put that passive on. No, the passive skill on my boots, the first one. Is that what it says for you when you read it? Okay, well, for me it's way more, but that's probably because I have modified. Like, there, I have spec in them. Yeah, on the boots, right? Yeah, on boots, though. Like, on mine, I have spec in it, so mine's like 344 kilos, which is like over a third of your mount capacity just on my boots. Like, your boots, it would only give you 33 kilos, but like later when you have better equipment, if you're in a dungeon and you're like, fuck, I'm actually overweight right now, I shouldn't have done this, you can always switch to that passive, and, you know, you'll be able to move because it'll give you that bit of weight you need. Like, for you at your level, 33 kilos is not going to make a difference. Like, you're fucked if you're overweight. But you shouldn't be overweight regularly with that kind of carry weight, you know? Like, the boar has 906, it's really good. Like, the boar sprint, you see that, right? The boar has a passive as well. Like, get off it real quick. Now get on it. If you stand closer, by the way, it's faster. Yeah, now you get an immediate sprint when you mount up. See that shit? Like, if a mob slows you now, you will lose that passive. But whenever you mount up, you get like the boar has a passive that triggers when you mount. That makes you sprint fast for 2 seconds. So it just gives you that little bit of burst. It's a really, really, really good beginner-friendly mount. You know? But if you look at the price of it, it's not cheap, so don't oversell it. The first mount I was gifted by someone to help me with the game. I still have it now. Generally, I don't think you should sell mounts. It's personal preference, right? But like, if someone gifts you a mount, you should never sell it. That's my opinion. But if you get mounts in general, they all have kind of different uses. So it's good to like have them in your bank, you know? And like, if your bank starts to fill up, you can make a new page in the bank. You know, you don't have to have just one. Like right now, it's kind of expensive for you to do, but you have plenty of space to make your bank bigger. I wonder if you can look at some bank stats. Yeah, you can if you've got, but I wouldn't worry about it. Like that cape is. The cape's the least of your issues. The Thetford cape would get better in tier 5, but it'd be marginal. You're good with that cape, honestly. The bag, yeah, well, the bag's same with mount, so yeah, you can. But you don't really need to either though, because you have that mount now. So you have like 1,000 kilos. Like you don't really, you know, the bag not gonna make that much difference. Like, what's your overall carry weight? Like, if you press inventory, there's a little arrow that lets you pull a side screen out. You see that at the top? Like, on the left-hand side of your inventory, at the very top, there's a little arrow that lets you pull out another screen of stats. Like, if you look down it, there should be max load about 2/3 of the way down in its own row. Like 2/3 of the way down the whole thing. It's like max load. It's got its own row. 103. Exactly right. So my bag holds 281 kilos and it costs 740,000 in the game, and my max weight is 962. So trust me, 1,000 is plenty. You know, there's no point in you putting money into a bag when you've got 1,000 carry weight. You know, like this mount is because you should have no intention of going into dangerous zones, and this mount you should use in yellow zones, like where you can't lose your shit. You know, so for the next foreseeable future, for a good amount of time until you properly understand the game, this mount isn't going anywhere. Like it should be permanently in your mount slot. You know, like I know there's like downsides to it, right? The skeleton horse looks cool, but just trust me, the quality of life for that mount in game is like worlds apart. You're not gonna fill it up. If you do, it's because you're chopping trees for 2 hours. But even then, you know, like there's ways to make that easier as well. Like, for example, if you do gathering, right, it's a really good way to get money, like chopping down trees and shit. If you wear gathering equipment, like let's say you wear full lumber gear, the cape is like a lumber cape for like cutting wood specifically. The cape's effect is like reduces the weight of any wood that you carry by 35%. So it will essentially give you like an extra third of weight on top. So you'll be at like 1400k. 1400 instead. You know? Like you don't need more weight than this unless you go full ham on gathering. Even then, it's kind of chilling. No matter what content you do, that's my point. We're good. Why is this guy trying to sell me daggers? Go away. You what, sorry? Level 10? What do you mean by level 10? What is this levels you're talking about? Oh, on that. Oh, on the specific gear. Yeah. You still on sword though? I'm shocked. I think you're okay. Here's something you'll like. Come. Swords are really good, by the way. They're not really my vibe. To the market. How much silver do you have still? 158,000. Okay, cool. You can buy this yourself then. Go to the market. Okay, there's 2 swords I want you to try out, okay? One of them is called carving, so just type in carving at the top, like CARVING. Should be like a big ass, like cleaver looking sword with a flat top. Tier 4. Yeah, try that. Buy one of them, and then also buy dual swords.
My pleasure.
Like, I don't actually know whether it's dual, like to dual, or dual as in like two. Let me check. D-U-A-L swords. Yeah, you should see like 2 swords in the picture. Yeah, get the carving sword and get the dual swords, and chuck one of them on. Okay, first, wait, where are you? Come to me in this corner real quick. Actually, yeah, just come with me. Yeah, keep going straight. Come out of here. Come out of the bank real quick. Come up here. I'm gonna give you. Did you collect them from the market? Like you took them with you, right? Okay, come up to this island guy. Come to this island guy. You remember how to go to the guild island, right?
Your island, your
Go
rules.
to the guild island.
Enjoy.
Somewhere. I think there is one on this island. Maybe I'm tripping. Is there any... Maybe we just have to use an empty area. Please. Okay, here. Okay. Okay, come over here, where I'm at on the map. This is a really useful tool. It may not seem that useful at your level, but it is really useful. Come to where I'm at. Okay, you see these guys in the corner? The 3 on the right are for like practicing healing. They'll show you your like heal per second. And these 3 with the angry face on the left are like the ones you can do damage to, right? So like put one of those swords on that I just showed you, or just told you to get. Okay, so just the normal abilities are the same as what you had, right? Every sword, the first 2 skills are the same, so you can equip your preference for the sword. Like the first ability, whatever one you prefer. Like there's one that's single target damage, there's one that's like a sweep that does like hits multiple things, you know? I think the best skill in the second skill, I think the best skill is the third one, personally. In the second, you know? It's like very preferential, but I think the third one's the best because it does piss ton of damage and stuns them.
I can't use the swing flash thing.
Okay, well, when you unlock it, you should definitely try it. In the first skill, you need to pick one.
Yeah, I already picked the triple up thing.
Wait, you picked one of the first one? I can't see you picking a skill on the first. It doesn't show that you picked one.
On the double sword.
Yeah, the first skill.
Yeah, I picked one.
Which one?
The second one.
The fuck? It's not showing. That's weird as shit. Do it in my direction. Do the skill.
Oh, okay.
You didn't pick it, right?
I did pick it.
What? It's not showing. You didn't pick it. This guy. I can see what you're picking. It doesn't show. Do the first skill towards me.
It's locking me onto the target.
Do it onto the target then, it's fine. But that's the first one, right? I thought you said you picked the second one on the first skill.
That is the second one on the first skill.
What the fuck?
Hold on. I just picked the first one. Here's the first one.
That's the ultimate, bro. What do you mean?
On the first row of the thing, right?
What the fuck? I'm so confused. Do the first skill to one of these. Do the skill.
Okay,
The very first skill. The first, like, skill number 1. Not the ultimate, not the middle one, the first skill. Just the basic one.
okay, hold on. The basic one, the first one to the left.
Yeah. The bottom, like, to the left of that attack button, but, like, the bottom one, you know? Not the armor skill, like, you know what I'm saying? There's 2 to the left.
Letting me equip anything at the bottom.
It's because you didn't select the skill yet, dude. I can see that you haven't selected it.
I clicked on the sword, right?
Bro, click on the sword and select a skill in the first slot. You haven't got one. I'm telling you haven't, because I can see it. The first row.
Oh wait.
You're not picking the first row, bro. There we go. Okay, now you've got a skill.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, yeah, use the first skill.
I gotta scroll up. It was. Or you can scroll down for some reason.
Yeah, but, you know, whatever. It's fine, doesn't matter. Just use the first one. Okay, all this shit is the same, right? You don't have a shield anymore, but this shit's the same. So you've seen what your ultimate does, like you can read it. It's like with this one, the important thing to keep in mind is the fact that while you're in the air, this seems like it's not a big deal, but it is. While you're in the air, you can't be hurt, you can't be slowed or CC'd or crowd controlled at all. So like come back here and ult towards the targets, like the skill that's up from the attack button. Like aim it, you know? Try aim it, like wait for the cooldown, but like hold the skill and like choose which direction, you know? Like this is a really good skill. Because the point is with swords, right, is like, I don't know if you read your passive, but the sword passive, the unique passive on swords, is like every 4 attacks inflicts a bleed. But it's not unique, but if you look at your, you know, the heroic charges, each heroic charge increases auto attack speed, stacking up to 3 times, which is really good. That ability means that you can potentially run away, right? Like imagine I'm chasing you. You can use that ability to jump away, or you can use it to re-engage on contact onto the target, you know? And in like any like content that is really useful. Okay, chuck the other sword on and just pick like same 2 skills at the start. Same exact shit, like just so put the other sword on but select the same stuff, you know? Okay, this one, it reduces the target's resistances. This is one of the best, this is like top 4 weapons in the entire game. It's ridiculously good. Like really, really, really fucking good. Like if you decide swords are your shit, you might move away from the swords, come back, whatever the case is, but this is the sword that, if I'm going to put time into swords, which I haven't really done, I would put it into this sword. This sword's really fucking good. But the important part is, like, if you read the ability, right? Okay, you see under your name, you see that little sword in the top left? That's, like, gone now. You use the first ability on this thing. Like, hit this with the first ability. Okay, see the sword? Hit it again. Hit it again with the first ability. Now it says 2. Now hit it again with the first ability. Now it says 3. When you ult after the 3rd one, it does more. So if you read the ultimate, it's like dashes towards the target, does whatever damage, and decreases their damage resistance by like for 6 seconds by the amount of charges. So if you have 1 charge, if you have no charges, it will reduce by 15. If you have 1 charge, it will reduce by 30. 2 charges, 44. At least this is what mine says. You might be different. 3 charges, 59. There's a big difference between not having charges and having charges. Like 4x, give or take, you know? So you really want to use it, ideally, when you have that stacked up. And then you want to dash through the target with your ultimate. And then you want to hit them more, because their resistance is down, you know? It's a really, really, really good weapon, because it's like the other one. Imagine I'm chasing you. Look how far the dash is. Like, dash in a random direction and see how far you go. When you get the cooldown, you know. But you'll see it's extremely fucking good. And a 25-second cooldown is really little for an ability that good. Like, that is going to save your life so much, and you'll engage onto someone. Like, imagine I'm using a bow or something, and I'm keeping this sort of range. To be able to cut that gap immediately and be on top of a ranged character is huge. Even if it's AI, you know? Like, imagine I'm ranged and I'm over here and I'm trying to kite you out and I'm trying to keep this sort of range. you can jump straight on top of me with that ability. You know, like you missed the ability, but even then, it's done its job in that instance. You know, like you want to obviously hit me because even without stacks, you're going to reduce my resistances by something. But if you miss, at least you're on top of the ranged character now. Like those other swords you have, they have a leap, but they're not. The broadsword is nowhere near as good as this. This is peak swords, you know. There are a couple of swords that are really good. You should try them, but the dual sword is like every new player's go-to weapon in the sword category. And this is like, if you're going to put time into any sword, this is the one. You know what I mean? So now you have like all three of the core swords. There's other swords that are also really good, but this one is like useful. And it will work well with the gear you've got as well. But yeah. Like another thing you should probably take into account, right, is like when you look at this sword, how much damage does it say the first ability does when you look at it? No, like look at, no, ignore that. Look at it on your weapon. Like what's the tooltip for how much damage?
The auto attack damage?
No, just the damage of the first skill.
Damage.
The red number.
211 physical damage.
Okay, now look at your single sword you were using. How much does it say on that? Same skill.
190 physical damage.
Okay, the reason why is because, you know, when you look at the Destiny board, where you were seeing the level for swords,
Yeah.
it starts, the first sword in that thing is the single sword you've been using, right? And then it goes along, and the last one is a blue sword. Have a look at it real quick, the Destiny board. Like where the swords are.
Yeah.
What does it say the item power is of the single sword, Adept Broadsword? The very top number. Like, you know, in the sword fighter thing.
So for the sword fighter, on the first one?
The Adept Broadsword. What does it say the item power is?
705.
Okay, now go to the blue one, the last one in the category, Adept Infinity Blade.
801.
Okay, you see there's like higher?
Yeah.
It's because it doesn't mean it's better, right? But the core numbers base value is higher the later they are on this list with every weapon. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like inherently the skill might be different for the ultimate, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's better, and it is usually situation specific for the ultimate. Some situations, like better to have a gap closer, other ones you want just raw damage. But the later on that list, the more expensive and usually better the weapon is. So this one is a lot later on the list than your single sword, so this is why this is one of the reasons this is better. You will just do more damage. Like, by all means, if for some reason you just like the single sword and offhand, do your thing. I just feel like while you're on swords, you should see, you know, the differences. You know what I mean? But if you ever want to try a weapon, this is a good place to do it, because you don't have to have the distraction of knowing whether the enemy's, like, you know, they're not going to move and shit. You're just going to be able to, like, try the shit out, you know? It's useful. But yeah, I just wanted to show you because, like, by all means, you know, you should, at this stage of the game, use every weapon, try them all. Like, not all, you know, but try each category. Make sure that swords is your shit before you put loads of time into it. The gear is fine, just leave the gear on for now. you like the reason why I told you to get that gear is partially because there's one of each piece, right? You have a light piece in the head, you have a medium piece in the chest, and you have a heavy piece in the feet. So you're leveling like those armor types at the same time. But the other reason is because the main reason is because that armor goes with every weapon. Like you can try any weapon in the game, and the armor will help you. You know, some armor not going to make any sense with certain weapons. And this one isn't optimal for a lot of weapons, but it will give you everything you need to focus on the weapon. So you should try like random shit, you know? Just remember that this bank thing here, you can buy them if you want and sell them back. You don't have to use this, but this thing does have starter weapons in it if you ever wanted to try one, you know? You might need to go get tier 2 elsewhere or whatever, but it'll give you an idea. Also, if you click your name in the top left, there's a thing called Armory. Can you see that?
Yeah.
If you click on that, there's all these different types of content. Like open world solo is kind of what you're doing, the first thing. If you click on it, you can see loads of different weapons. And you can see like example builds, you know?
Yeah.
Like I would say generally ignore this for now, but at least you can see the weapon, so it will give you an idea of like you know, I want to try hammers. Oh, this tomb hammer's good. Clearly, because it's on this list. For the content I'm doing, I should try this hammer first. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the axe, the normal single axe is on here a lot. Maybe I should try that axe. You know what I mean? Don't jump into like random shit. It's like easier to try the ones that people
Looking
are
for
using.
safe passage? Hold tight.
Like people are using them in that content for a reason, you know? But yeah, man. Sick. Well, you have 2 weapons you should try out for sure. To be honest, I would just keep trying different bits of content in the yellow zone. There's a thing over here, like come towards me real quick. The only thing in the city that you should probably know at this stage while you're doing your own thing. This guy here, if you speak to this bloke that I'm stood on, he'll ask you to like enlist or some shit. I don't fucking know, just click on him. Yeah, press yes. Okay, right, so now you're part of this city's faction, this green flag you see everywhere with the leaf on it. When you're doing like PvE content, you should flag up. So click on this guy real quick and flag up.
Are you sure you flag?
Yeah. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Next to your name, right? Like by your banner?
Yeah.
Okay, so now when you're doing content out in the world, there's other factions. They might come and kill you. It's just like dying in a solo dungeon. As long as you're in the yellow zone, you're fine. But what it does is it earns a currency that you can spend with that same guy. So if you click on this guy, the second tab down has all this stuff you can buy. This stuff is like worth good money a lot of the time, you know? Like you should save up for the chest at the top. You see it costs 9,000 or whatever. Every time you see that you've got 9,000, you should spend it with this guy, buy a chest and get an injection of money, you know? It just gives you a little bit extra from the shit you're already doing, you know what I mean? Generally though, only flag up when you're doing the type of shit you're doing. You know, if you want to turn it off, you can click on it in where your name is, and you can like turn it unflag. You know. Like wherever that flag banner is at the top, you should be able to click on it and like change it. Like in the top left, yeah, not on your name. No, don't do that one. You'll go bad. That one in the city, you'll get killed. I mean, you won't get killed. It's say you're in a yellow zone, but yellow blue zone, same. Look, when you log off and shit, it won't be there anyway. It's not a big deal. You'll figure that out. It's not important. But just know you can turn it off. Like, it's not. You don't need to worry about it. Honestly, you should leave it on when you're doing what you're doing anyway. So it's cool. But yeah, you get it. Oh look, another Avalonian basilisk. Cool kid. The thing you nearly did then was like turn rogue. Same thing in Division, you know? It's like you just nearly went like, it's not going to really affect you like in a long-term negative. It just means that other people can like fuck you up. And because we're surrounded by people, 100% you'll get fucked up. Yeah. It's not a big deal. You'll just die and come back. It's just whatever. But yeah, just generally avoid it because, you know, better to not. Yeah, I'm gonna change gear. I've got a load of crap on me. But yeah, I can't wait for you to have like a mixture of different weapons and shit. Like the more shit the more like. Because you're doing a light helmet right now, and a medium chest, and a heavy boots, you're gonna start speccing those weapons. Huh? Yeah, it's fine. But because you're doing those armors, you're gonna start getting their item power will grow the more you play them, even at the same tier, you know. Like the base item power will be one number, but the more you play that Merc jacket, the higher that number will go, and your base item power will be higher. That's why when you were looking at my boot weight, my weight that I see is different, because I can see the spec number, and not the base one. So your stuff will get stronger. So it's good to stick with something. Like weapons, I would pick a weapon, like try weapons. That's the best thing you can do right now is keep putting weapons away in your bank and trying new ones until you are like somewhat happy with a weapon you're playing. If you're already like, look, I just really like swords, by all means, just keep playing swords. But the more time you put into any weapon, the better. Like when it hits 100, you should change weapon, even if you're not coming back, just because you'll be putting experience with a new weapon as well, which is always good. And even swords, like, if you play dual sword a lot, it's going to make your carving sword stronger. All swords will get stronger. So end game, if you decided, like, swords are my shit, you'd want all the swords on 100. Because then every sword is at its max strength. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I don't know, somewhere in the top left. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't really flag up that much, because I don't do that content. Honestly, you should try it to find out. I don't think there's much punishment, so you should be fine, but... I'm honestly not sure, like, the type of content you're doing right now, it's not my vibe. I did it a long time ago to level the same way you're doing it, but as soon as I was able to do other shit, I switched it up, you know what I mean? So it's really hard for me to say. It's been a minute. It's kind of hard, you know, to teach someone stuff in this game if you haven't done it in a while, because there's just so much. So I'm like, I know the game, but you know, certain stuff I just don't remember. I haven't done it in so long. But you should definitely try like some ranged weapons, you know, try some magic weapon like staffs, try different shit, you know. get a feel for everything. What the fuck is that sound? Is that your dog? I heard like a dog. It sounded like a dog or a crying sound. Like, I don't know what it was. That? What the fuck is that? I don't know, maybe it was in your game? What was it? Bro, that was such a weird sound to hear. That was so random. Sorry? Yellow circles. Oh yeah, you can do them. They're just little micro missions. People can fight each other inside the mission though, so if there's other people doing it, it's probably better for you to wait. It's general bad etiquette for other people to fight you in there, but they will still do it because obviously there's dickheads everywhere. Solo dungeons will get repetitive though, so like if you start being like fucking fuck solo dungeons, I'm bored of them. Like you might not get there for a while, but if you do, just know there's plenty of other options of shit you can do. It's just early game, you have less options than you would, you know, later. But you got options though. I just can't wait for you to get to like tier 6, 7, 6, 7 long. You know what I mean? And get to a point where we can do shit together, because if we can do like arena and shit, oh man, so much fun. You can play swords in there. Swords are good because you can play them anywhere. Any content, Black Zone, PvP, arena, PvE, open world, mists, like you can do it anywhere. Another really good place to get. Have you ever seen a little blue light? Like a little floating blue light thing when you've been roaming around. Tiny little blue light, like the size of your character's head, like floating next to you. It's called a wisp. You'll see one eventually. If you stop near it and you're not on a mount, a little portal will open. When you see one of them, you should go into it and have a look around in there. It's like a mist. They're my favorite content, honestly. But they're really good for experience and shit. You can fight people, you can avoid people, you can do PvE shit, you can like gather, you can do a bunch of shit. They're really good. I'm gonna do a bit of solo orange zone, I think.
It's gonna take me forever to get more gather.
Oh man, it takes everyone forever. Don't worry, it's not weird. It's fucking the most long shit in the world. If you could do it quick, then you'd be rich in the first, like, you know. It's not fair to allow it to be quick. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a money hack that it would ruin the game for you, honestly. My friend's constantly complaining about it because he loves gathering, but I'm trying to explain to him, like, it would be fucking stupid. Everyone would be rich if everyone had gathering up. It's such a time investment. You just do it here and there, you know?
I have
You should carry around every tool that you can carry, you know, that you're at the highest tier you have, always at your level. You should have one of each in your bag. Not the fishing rod, but like the tools that you actually, you know, like the sickle and the fucking pickaxe and the axe and the skinning knife. You should have one of each, the highest tier you can carry, because you walk past something, casually just get it while you're near it every now and again, it will passively go up. That's what you want. Because if you end up leaving it and then you decide you want to do it, go, you know, I'm going to go out and gather for fucking 3 hours, it will do your fucking head in. But if you're just doing it passively, it will be so much easier. Yeah, you should. And get tier 2 or whatever you have for the rest, you know, and just have them on you all the time. No, having both on you just means that if one breaks because you've used it so much without repairing it, then you'll be able to, it will just auto switch to the other one. You don't need to buy a new one, you just repair it. You can, yeah, you can repair in your bank. You put it in the bank, you can repair it all at the bottom of the bank tab, it won't auto repair, you need to still pay. We'll go to the repair guy, you know, that I showed you just outside the bank. You can repair any gear that you have on you. Just repair all repair the bag. You should do that every now and again. Like if you click on any item, you can see the durability at the bottom. If it gets like below 80%, you should definitely go repair. It will fall really slowly unless you die. If you die, everything will go down by 5%. So if you die like 4 or 5 times, stuff will start getting weaker. Like the item power will drop when it goes below a certain point. And if you don't repair and you keep doing it, eventually the gear will break and you won't be wearing it. You know, it will just go back into your bag until you repair it. So it's better to just repair when you go back to the city as like a habit. Just repair every time. those little things, they're cheap on their own, but if you let them add up and just keep storing them in your bank, eventually you'll have like stacks of them. You can hold like, each spot can hold up to like 999. But when you have like multiple stacks, you're gonna look at the value and be like, oh shit, you know. Like, you're probably pretty self-controlled. Like, you could just sell them as you go and you just gain silver. But I just like the idea of like, you know, sell them all at once and end up with like, it's just nice. Use the what? Yeah, just use them all, always. I mean, like, those, even the same thing. You can just store them all in your bank and open them all at once and be like, oh shit, I just made 1 mil. But it's up to you. At your level, with the amount of silver you have, you might as well just use them, get your silver up a bit, and then if you hit like 1 mil and you're like, there's nothing I need for 1 mil right now, then you could just start storing them for the day where you're like, yeah, I need 1 mil once you get it. Oh shit, I've got 2 mil in my bank. I just have like zero self-control, like I'm the type of person who want to try all the shit. And maybe I'll get bored or something and want to switch it up. So I like to have everything. So I constantly being like, I'll lose a door with someone in the zone. I'll just immediately be like, I haven't tried that weapon and I want to buy it for like £2. So I'm constantly low on silver. I'm getting like, it's rare that that happens, but that's why I see and stuff. If I don't, but rubbish. Yeah, you should. Just carrying gathering tools just makes life easier, honestly. Because you know, like sometimes you see a boar or something or whatever, or a tree that's glowing like green or blue or purple. They're like green is the basic one, not glowing, and then green is like 0.1, and blue is 0.2, purple is 0.3, and yellow is 0.4. You won't see yellow in the zones you go to, but 0.3, the purple glowing stuff, is worth a lot of money. So like if you're running around and you see a purple one and you don't have your gathering gear, it's just kind of like a stuff that happen. You're like, fuck, you just made like 100k right there. The gathering, so that's shit. If you're a pet or in your inventory, you should do it not in the back, you should do it in the pet more work. That's the better place to do it because it won't be your inventory, it won't be your stuff you're wearing. Bruh, the second we can do these orange zones, my gosh, we need to get you in here. This shit's so good. This the newest content. You can lose the shit in your bag, but you can't lose the shit you're wearing. So you go in here with an empty bag, but you can wear your best gear, and you can still steal from people, which is pretty cool. No, I think you can do it now, but you just should get a bit more comfortable first. So you get, like, you want better weapons, you know? You want better, not better weapons like different weapons, just better tier stuff. You don't want to go in here and, like, flat 4, you'll get fucked. Like, I've only been in here a couple minutes, my bag is at 86k, which is nothing to me, but it's a pretty good amount to you, you know? If we were doing this together, you'd be getting good money. Double all your silver in, like, one session, like one run. This area is a duo area. You're supposed to be in like pairs or trios in the other one. I'm in the pairs one right now, but I'm on my own. And bro, when you're walking through here and all the camps have been killed, it's kind of scary, you know, because it's like someone is nearby or these camps wouldn't be dead. And I'm on my own, so they're probably in a duo. Level 7's like only for the sword, right? The one you're looking at. This each thing has a different level. Your gear level is just tier 4. I mean, how? What? Your leather jackets are at 7 as well. Really? It's good, I guess. Yeah. It's good. Oh, it was a bit of a shit run, but we'll take it. 86k is fine. Oh my god, I walked up to the gate. This gate closes and you can't get in for like 4 minutes every now and again. I walk up to the gate and it's on 1 second. Holy. I got in on 1 second. Do I try a 2v1 in gear that I'm not comfortable with? Oh, no, we don't do that. We run away. I mean... fucked. 2v1, if I can kill one of them, I'm good. But if I can't kill both, if I can't kill one fast, I'm fucking cooked. I need a teammate in here. Best option. Demon? What do you mean? Did you say demon? Not sure which you mean. Yeah? Can you fight it? Fight it, I don't know. One with the leeches. No idea. I do fucking love this build. I'm just shit at it. This build is so interesting. I'm like a half tank with a bow. Super interesting. Like I'm tanky, but I can use a chest piece that basically makes you go knock. Stand still. Motherfucker. Bro, if I get this maxed out, I'm gonna cook these people. This is actually insane. I nearly killed them. Fucking solo. And they've got scythe and fire staff. It's such a disgustingly strong combination. I nearly killed them. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Stone is at 6. Metal is at 6. Cloth, like sickle, is at 6. And wood and skin are at 7. But I don't gather, you know. They could be all at 8 if I give a shit. It's like, normally if you gather, like the way I'm telling you to do it is the way you should do it. Have your shit on the yellow zone. Just do it passively. But usually people are gatherers. Like that's their thing, you know. They want to gather like all the time. They want to just melt money from the bridge. You know, like, that's just how they play. Like, you know me enough from games to know that I can even be as fast as humanly possible in a game, and it slows my progress. In this game, the zones allow you to get really fast because the zones are capped, so someone can be really rich and make that much difference in the long run. Just borderline in love with this build right now. I'm just shit at it, Hawk. Need to get good. The only way is by taking loads of fights. Practice. gonna die. Fuck, bro. I'm not good at this, man. I'm not good at this at all. Hmm. Died again, I died again, I died again. Melting through money right now, dying over and over again. Do I try it? Do I try fight two people? Crazy, no? I don't think I should. Okay, this is a bad idea. do. Inspect. Maxed out. It's the same motherfuckers, bro. It's the same motherfuckers as before. And they're shit. Oh my god, I hate going against melee and range with a bow. It's fucking irritating. Right, I need a do-over. Melting through repair costs right now for no reason. 50k. Better idea to get going. Yes. That's Ooh, I'm in a trio. I'm in a trio. I've not played trios. I've been playing solo for so long. There he is. fucked up. Yeah. We are dying a lot. But it's fun because, like, you know, when you do kill, it's really good, and you can't expect to win every fight. And I'm playing with, like, you know, like a trio, you really want a healer, and this trio doesn't have a healer. Normally, if I wouldn't go in trios on my own, obviously. Duos a bit different. The other guy. Nice. Progress. You're not ready for that. PvP. Yeah, I mean, you can try it. You've got nothing to lose, but you'll get. We won a 3v3, fucked them up. Yeah, man, sick. We got healer now. The guy switched, one of our teammates switched to healer. Real one. When you die in this zone, you drop a soul, and you can put the souls on this thing. You can get chests in return, and sometimes you can create the shit out of chests. First chest green, second chest blue, be unlucky. Third chest green, be unlucky. We did good though. Won another 3v3. Good job, boys. Running out of time to cash these chests in. Cash the souls in. Purple chest, please be something good. Nice. I mean, I don't know what we earn. Probably not a lot, but we'll take it. Love it. 2 3v3s. Good shit. Oh, we got 171k. That's better than nothing. That's definitely paid for my deaths. Cool, let's go sell this shit. probably device. Oh, I've got a little bit at the moment as well. I don't even know why that is. It doesn't happen very often, but it's just one of those things when you're on a mobile. Bro, we cooked 2 3v3s and the guy left. That's fun. That was fun. I am liking this build. This build is so super interesting. I kind of feel like I don't need one of these skills, but yeah, I do. Said to this guy, I'm new to bows, so you know, my bad if I fuck up. He goes, me too. I'm like, great. I know it, but I don't watch it like that, so I know of it. discuss on the stream. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, that was skydiving.
Oh.
He was doing skydiving, and there was this couple that it was their first time skydiving. We asked Peter if it was his first time. No, it's not my first time. I don't worry about that.
Dude, I am falling in love a little bit with this build. This is super fucking clean. It's like the opposite of how I was trying to play bows. There's a skill on bows that's really long range, reduces their damage, their resistances, and it's like really good poke. You can hit them from a mile away. But this skill slows them. It doesn't do as much damage, but it allows you to keep your distance. And there's another skill in the second slot that lets you stop. This skill knocks you back like a opposite range. And instead of wearing like glass stuff, I'm wearing like plate armor, so I'm pretty tanky as well, which is like kind of sick. You know, like all my skills are like away from me, they're super defensive. And armor's defensive, but the bow naturally isn't. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's really weird. It works. Like, I like it. And I feel kind of mobile as well because I'm like I can shoot in all those directions. This guy in my team, this duos did the same thing. This guy did the same thing. He just blinked like 3 times and then wrote slight lag. Slight, bro. Crazy. That's so... Oh shit, that's fucking Revy. From the stream? Because he's in the guild, you know? Yeah. On phone? Why are you playing your Xbox? Oh. Oh. It feels weird playing on phone. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just console Discord is a bit shit. The fact that it works at all is like you can't. Oh, I love this build, man. I love this build. Been looking for a weapon that I'm like, yeah, this is my shit. Lol. Phone's super useful. I love Curse Staff. The thing you gotta know with Curse Staff is you're super immobile. So it's like there's a lot of like I love Curse Staff. Don't get me wrong, but being so immobile is like an issue. Because like you know, in this game you gotta know when it's the type of game where certain weapons they want to go like fight and brawl type shit, right? But Curse Staff doesn't want to do that. You want to try pop them, and if it doesn't work, you want to reset and try again. But if you can't get away from them, then melee, can't reset, then you're in a good spot. So it's like it's fun as fuck. You should play it. It's fun, but you just got to know the limitations of that. Yeah. I mean, the normal one-handed, just the basic one is my favourite, but there's a lot of good stuff. Hello. I used to live somewhere called Henlo. A long time ago. I knew it was you. Hulk just noticed a message saying you'd come online, and I just was like, that's Revy. First half in general, people generally go like cleric robe, guardian helmet, and then just like lots of boots.
And M4, when should I put on for this build?
It depends. If you're doing PvE content, the puddle's better.
First, let me level it up. I gotta level it up.
Shit. Cooking. Cooking. Me in the sky? Cooking, bro. Bro, the zone I'm in, the only problem with it is like, you know, it's like a lot of PvP games, you know, like once your team dies like once, is usually like the rest of the team thinks they're not responsible, so they just leave the group, and you never get a chance to like, you know, get in the flow. But this guy is just stuck with it through like 3 or 4 deaths, whatever it was, and now we haven't just won like 4 or 5 fights in a row. We're cooking now, you know. It's sick. Sick, bro. When you guys get up to a bit of a, like, you know, I don't know, where are you at right now? You've not played that much, have you? Limpus good, though. That's not bad. It's just like what, okay, so you're similar level to Hawk at this point. That's fine. It won't take you long to get out of that tier, and when you're in tier 5, you just should be trying weapons, you know, figuring out like what you prefer, just like quickly, and then when you know kind of what weapon you're like, just play one set, one weapon for a while, you know, get some spec, and then because tier 5 you can run like 5-3 or 5-4 gear, and we can come into this zone straight away. You know, you don't need to get to like 6, 7, whatever, you know.
I'm gonna be like that other guy that he not playing Yankee at all. Just only grinding.
I mean, you can if you want, if that's your preference. It doesn't bother me at all. But this zone is like, it's so chill, bro. Like if you, oh. One sec. There's a chest, sorry. Yeah, if you, this zone, you can't lose the stuff you have equipped. You can only lose the stuff you have in your bag. So it's like a really nice, chill zone to like learn the game, but get PvP and PvE in at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like the least. It's not the least punishing, but it's one of the least punishing ways to like play PvP and have fun. Because no one. The only thing you're worrying about is the stuff you've earned that round. If you die, and if you die, the only thing you have to do is fix your gear. So it's like super chill. Like, it can be annoying if you die repetitively, but it was happening to me earlier, and you should act like. I mean, Hawk will attest. Like, I wasn't pissed off. I was just like, you know, it doesn't bother you at all. It's so chill.
Lots of people play EVP over here.
It's so much fun, dude.
I'm more the type in MMOs to be more like Raid and maybe Guild Wars. If there is something called Guild Wars. I died again. I died 3 times. I just put it to an end and I don't think I'm supposed to go with it.
Bro, I just picked up a tier 8 staff, and it's not time to leave this area yet. I'm a bit on edge now.
I just finished something called the Antiquarian Den.
The what?
The Antiquarian Den.
I'm not sure what that is. Honestly, there's so much stuff. I'm really shit at knowing the names. Oh, maybe that's where I am. The crack in the wall?
Yeah, the crack in the wall.
Yeah, that's where I like. The thing at the end of that is the orange zone. I wouldn't advise going in it yet, just because you're not tiered up enough to be like comfortable in there. But and you need a team. There's only duo and trio in there. You can access Hellgate and Corrupted Dungeons from there as well, but honestly, at the point you're at, you're better off just chilling for a bit.
I think we are thinking dungeons where you should 3 to 4.
No, group dungeons, yeah, we can do. They're not as easy as they sound though, and there's not a huge amount of like benefit to them. They don't give you like good gold or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you can't do a group dungeon solo, not for a long time. You know, bro, that run, I got 740k. The profit you can get from this, oh my gosh, what a zone. Damn, I'm sick. Dude, I just picked up a staff in that thing, in that random zone. It's worth 400k. Not bad, broski.
Okay, this is actually really
How so? What do they do?
I mean, it is.
Yeah, I think it works well with a controller though, eh? It's like a good game to translate to controller, it feels like. One sec, not a bad run. Lesson learned for future. They seem to have level 1 and buff level 2.
Stuff is still gonna be my go-to.
The what? which one was that? Fire staff. But is it? But is it? Which one is that? Like, remind me. There's something like this, right? Oh, amazing, amazing stuff. Yeah, amazing stuff. Like, honestly, we could do with a healer, so playing healer wouldn't be the worst thing, and you can level it as a damage healer. You know, if you put all the damage skills on, it will just give you, like, insane survivability, because you'll have it built heal, but you can still do really good damage with it. So, like, obviously when we're actually playing, like, an orange zone or whatever, you can get, like, full healing, but while you're leveling and you're, like, solo grinding, you can easily level it, doing shitloads of damage. Some people play it as a damage staff. It's someone like sometimes mobs drop them, you know. No, like you can see them. They usually don't have a lot of shit. Usually, like at your level, it might be super useful, but at my level, it would just be considered trash, you know. Because it's like, you know, it's like T4, maybe T5, flat, nothing crazy. That's doable. Do that. Easy, super easy. Honestly, the early tasks are really good. If you look in the journal, you can like focus specific things, so you can get free tomes to speed everything up. The thing with your shit is if you're gonna play healer, you should have a look. You know when you, I don't know how it works on Xbox, but like if you can you somehow click your avatar in the top left. Should be a drop down. Like the picture, or like there should come a menu when you click on the profile in the top left. I think well, I assume it's in the top left. I'm not sure. Xbox. There's one called Armory. Like when you click your avatar, it should say like appearance, armory, loadouts, death recap, notes, stats, build, rank overview. It should just be a little drop down of like, should be the second one on the list. I mean, it might, maybe they didn't add it. I'm not sure. It might just be a bit different, but you should. Like with Hawk, right? Hawk doesn't know what build he's running yet, so his armor that he's wearing is the best option because it's like perfect to level. So if you decide on a weapon like earlier, you should start putting on healer art, like the right build, the whole build, so you can level the whole thing. You know, like for you specifically, because that staff, it's not just any armor that you would use with that staff. You know, you want specific shit. So like, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't play healer. I would imagine Purity Robe, but I don't know for sure. Like, I can actually check if maybe there's a healer build. Let me see. Healer. Cleric is definitely a good option, for sure. But I don't think it's optimal, but it's definitely a good option. Oh, where's the healer staff size? Builds healer staffs. Maybe in Crystal Arena. I actually don't know. I don't think most of the arena build would be right. 2v2 Hellgate build. Here we go. Okay, now I'm seeing some healer builds. Wait, you using one of the... what's this? Okay, so there's a robe called Fiend's Robe, and basically their unique skill is like it creates an aura around you for 2 seconds, and anyone in it flees. So it's like a fear, basically. That's a popular choice. Yeah, Fiend's Robe or Fiend Robe, and people are running it with like Cleric Cowl. Cleric Cowl is like the one that turns you to a block of ice, so you're immune for 4 seconds. It does negate all your healing, but it will give you enough time to get your cooldowns back to heal yourself back up, so it's probably a good old shit button. They're running it with Limhurst Cape for mana regen, and the boots, I don't agree with these boots, but that's because the mode that this build is for is... The boots is preferential, I would say. Probably like any light boots for mana regen, I would imagine. The Purity boots, yeah, they're probably good. They have 2 skills that you could use, so if you're good on energy, you could use the 3rd skill, but if you're not, you could use the 2nd skill for energy regen. To be honest, looking at this, is that staff one-handed or two-handed? Yeah, you might need something to get, like, I would say Scholar Cowl and either Fiend Robe or Purity Robe with Purity shoes. Yeah, I would stay with the helmet, because the helmet, if you're spamming heals the whole time, the last thing you want is to run out of energy. Fuck. So I would say, because you can't put an offhand to give you energy regen, because it's two-handed, you're probably better off running that helmet as like your energy regen. Because Limhurst Cape is great for energy regen. The problem is it has like a 2.5 minute cooldown. That's too long, you know. But then you have the option to run a different cape as well, which is pretty good. Probably, I would imagine, Carleone cape is probably the one. But honestly, hard to say. I don't play healer. That's the thing. Like, there's a build here that's essentially Scholar Cowl, Purity Robe, Light Boots, Carleone Cape. That's pretty good. That's what I would imagine. That's what I would guess to play. Scholar Boots, the blue one, no? The problem with that is it's a channel, so you can't cast at the same time. I think either way you'd be using the energy sprint, the middle one, and the middle one's the same on all light boots, but it gives you the most energy on Purity. So I think Purity's the safest.
I was also thinking I was thinking that the Dreads were Dodge.
Dodge is really good, but the problem with Dodge is like, if we're running away or chasing, it's not going to help. It's only really good in like a 1v1 duel situation where you decided you're going in, you're not leaving, you know? And in that situation, that's never going to happen with a healer, really. You want to just chase your allied team who's chasing them down to kill them and keep them healed, or you want to run away with them. Either way, Dodge is never really going to be the move. I think Purity Boots, Purity Robe, Scholar Cowl, and then like Cape is very optional, but I would probably start with like Carleone, because Carleone does have like a 1 minute cooldown, or a 37-second cooldown actually. That's actually really good. But it basically, it insta refreshes your first ability when it's off cooldown. So if you've got a heal there, you'll be able to cast it twice every 37 seconds. Like immediately twice before waiting for cooldown. Which is like, that's going to make a big difference. And I can't think of another rogue that would be useful outside of that. Kate, sorry. How much silver do you have? Okay, right. Okay, right. Let me buy. Come to the market in Lyndhurst if you're not there already. Let me. You should have an invite from a team.
Welcome, friend.
This will just figure out where we'll meet. If we can't, I'll just buy. Okay, you have Scholar Cowl, right? You invited me. Oh yeah, gotcha. Okay. You have Scholar Cowl already. Come to the. You know where the market is, right? And that's the thing that looks like an auction. Yeah, just come through the little tunnel. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, let me see what you're wearing right now. Okay. Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm gonna get you Purity Robe, Purity Boots, and a cape, if I can afford it with this money. Purity, because Purity Robe is expensive, so... Yeah, no worries. 4-2 is, 4-3 is, 4-2 is... Okay, I'll try get...
Satisfied?
Okay, where are you? Got you. You have a trade thing come up, right? Equip these three and try this out and see how it goes. Okay, the chest piece, third ability, first passive, and the boots. I would try third ability, first passive, and if you're like energy is a problem, then switch it to second. You know, because the purity, the specific skill is really good. I just don't know if you're going to be able to sustain your energy with it. So if you can't, then just go second skill. You know. Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. Try the third ability. Yeah, if you have any issues with energy, just switch it to the second one. Look, accept this law real quick, and just use your chest piece like on me, so you can see how fucking useful this is. Just run at me and use it, you know. When the timer runs out. You know? See this? If I try run at you, I'll get continuously knocked back while it's on. This is stupid useful. This is really useful because look at the cooldown. Like, I'm using the same boots. It's just, you can't be stunned while it's happening. And it's on a really low cooldown, and then obviously that will give you your energy back. You know, if I hit you with that, you know, the helmet on, you'll get your energy back. But if let's say we go into a place, right, and you're the healer in the situation, and some melee guy runs up with axes and tries to jump you because you're the problem, right? Like, the healer's the one you want to kill if you can, just because he's healing everyone, right? You don't pay attention to him. how the fuck you're going to kill the people you're trying to fight. So if they jump you, you can use your chest and bounce them away, which is really, really fucking good. But also, if, like, let's say they're focusing Doc over here, he's on his ball, but, like, let's say he's not and he's getting focused by someone, you can just run at the enemy and bounce them away from him to give him that little respite. Exactly. And then they'll be like, fuck, you know? Like, it's really, really fucking useful. I would imagine this is your move. Yeah, but I mean, like, while you're leveling, you can always use the second skill on your robe, which is just a reflect shield. It ups your defense, reflects damage. Like, while you're leveling, like doing solo dungeons or whatever in this gear, you want to put on the damage abilities and probably the reflect. Because that bouncy away thing isn't very useful if you're in a solo dungeon, you know, it's just useful to properly become a healer. But because this gear is so good, I would just wear this to level. Not to mention, you look fucking cool in a white robe. Like, if you go, I don't know how you do it on Xbox, but if you go to, like, the vanity thing, like, if you open inventory, there's a little jester mask there. You can turn off your cape, you know, you can put no cape as your cape option, and you'll look even cleaner. You'll look really good. You can turn the helmet off as well, and you'll look really good. Like, full white robe and a healing staff, probably you look like a monk of some kind, I don't know, it looks sick.
Yeah, you might as well just kill me, because the instant would wait me really quick so I can get out of this.
Doubt it. Yeah, like, while you're doing your shit, I'd put the second thing on your chest, and I'd go full damage on your skills, you know. But yeah, if you turn the cape off and the helmet off, you're gonna look clean as shit. I mean, you already look kind of clean as shit. Like, if I zoom in, white hair as well, fucking sick. White hair, white robe, healing staff, bro, clean. I think you should go no cape, just because it's just a cleaner look. Like, look at that, that's clean as shit. Like, some characters look better with a cape, but that character's just, that's a vibe, bro, come on, that's clean. Yeah, don't. In duels with random people, just be really careful, because some people will try to scam you, you know? Like, just be really careful. Like, duel people when it's for 0 or for 1, but, you know? Don't ever duel people for, like, real money. Like, not real money, but you know what I mean? Like, the money that matters to you, because there's some scammy little bitches out there that will do shit that you can't win. You can add him, right? I think it's easier if Doc adds you. Yo, what the fuck is this? Do you want a better mount? Yeah. Like on you or in your bank? Do you know how to check your inventory now? I'm sure you'll get used to the Xbox UI. It's just going to take a second because it's new.
I have a Chimera bonus.
That's like just a skin.
Yeah, the skin, but I don't have a better mount.
Okay. I'm going to get you a mount, and it's going to basically just cost all the gold I just earned. But, you know, I'm a real one. No, the thing is with Oxes is like they don't have a courier buff, so yeah, they can hold loads of weight, but only when you have it out and you're in the location, which is just like, it's just not it. Like, you want a courier mount, like the horse, but with
Come
more weight,
again.
so that you can have it unequipped, like you can have it away, and you'll still get the bonus, you know? Take this. I don't know if you can equip it yet. Hopefully you can. And equip that. Okay, now this one, when you go in a solo dungeon, you'll still have the weight increase, and it's faster. So this will make your life... Both of you, I bought you both one of these today, that's like more than $500,000. Both of you, never sell this mount, because it's always going to be useful. And to be honest, it will take a minute before you outgrow this mount. You know, like, it's going to do its job for a long time. So you really don't need to swap this mount over at all. Not end to end game, but like, yeah, kind of, you know. Like, I could ride this around and it would do the job. There's other stuff you can do, just at, you know, more flexy shit you can do. Like, the shit I have right now, I carry like 300 kilos less than you, but it's an alpaca, so, you know what I mean? Sacrifices need to be made. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so cool. Like, your boar's hardly a big mount, but look how fucking tiny this alpaca is next to this boar. It's just so sick. Sometimes you just gotta make sacrifices, you know what I mean? Like, your mount actually is more effective at the game than this. But I'm on an alpaca, so who's the real winner, you know what I mean? Yo, I've got to do those dailies in the other games real quick though, so... Because I've got to be off like in like half an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm going to do the other stuff, but look, like you know the deal, right? If you ever need any help or anything, drop me a message or jump in the stream each day, ask what you need to ask and shit, and obviously I'll help you out wherever I can. I've burnt a piss ton of silver on YouTube today though, so you're not getting silver help for a minute, but just you should be fine with what you've got, honestly. You're both chill right now. Like, I would, like, Revy, if you like do shit and you level up and you end up seeing like, oh, I can equip tier 5 or 6, just keep saving your silver and just buy better versions of the exact shit you're wearing, you know? Like, the shit you're wearing is good. This is the build that if you're going to play healer, I think you might find a one that you prefer, but there's no time wasted leveling this shit because it will always be useful. No, that's sick. Yeah, it's a mammoth, but, you know, good job. An elephant? Are you sure it's not a mammoth? Does it have tusks? Is it furry with tusks? What? Cat. There's no elephant. There's mammoths. No, no elephants. I know all the mounts. It was a mammoth. It 100% was a mammoth, just to be clear. There are no elephants. But to be fair, mammoth is very close. It's a mammoth, for sure. But that's a fucking expensive mount that you don't even need to pay attention to. It's slow as piss, costs hundreds of millions. It's not, like, I'll unlikely ever have a use for a mount like that. The only reason I would ever buy one would be to, like, look at me, I've got a mammoth, that's it. For 150 mil? What the fuck? The panda, bro? You don't know how much I want that. Like, I would rather spend the amount of money on that, because I think a panda skin is like 200-300 mil. My whole bank, like my whole bank, everything I have is worth 285. So I'm a long way from buying a 300 mil skin, you know, just a skin. But one day, man. The thing is, right, is the alpaca, the mount, the mounts that it goes on, the skin, the mount's pretty good. You know, like for general tasks, it's pretty good. So, like I have really expensive, nice mounts that are like 20 mil. You know? But I choose to use the alpaca a lot of the time because I just love the aesthetic, right? The bear is slow. Like, there isn't as many uses. Like, if I use the bear on a daily, I'll be running around much slower and it'll piss me off a little bit. So the bear's like, I'm not in a rush to get it, do you know what I mean? Just because it wouldn't be as fun to ride. The only good thing about the panda is it's like the same size as the alpaca almost, just slightly bigger. It's tiny, it's like a panda. So it looks ridiculous to have a human on the back of it, which is amazing. But, you know, things happen. We'll get one day. Like, if you see a polar bear running around with a big-ass mount, you put a panda skin on it, it goes tiny. Yeah, dude, you can get there. Like, I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to grind that shit out. Eventually, I'll get there. I think the priority, though, is just getting, like, you know, get a good build that you really like and get different versions of it for if you ever get bored of the weapon and just get another weapon in the same. Like, for your priest staff, for example, when you hit 100 on that staff, you should change to another priest staff because every level you put in any priest staff will strengthen all the priest staffs. So eventually you want to have them all on 100. Huh? What? What's my referral code for Albion? Fuck knows. Oh, I have no idea, mate. I have literally no fucking idea. If my game description is on Albion, you can always sit in the stream and you can get drops, but it needs to be on Albion. I don't think it is right now. But yeah, the other day though, no?
It's new. I put it on today.
Oh shit, you did? Okay, well, you can be in there getting Twitch drops if you bind your account, and they're really good. This alpaca's from Twitch drops. The other color of the alpaca, in my opinion, is uglier than this one, and it costs like hundreds of mil, like 200 mil, I think. So this skin is like savage. Yeah, the Fennec Fox skin is kind of dope, not gonna lie. The mount it goes on is a bit eh. That's the only downside. It doesn't have a courier buff, so you would have no weight. But it still looks cool. Once you have a skin, you have it, right? So if you ever use that mount for any reason, you'll have a Fennec Fox on it, which is pretty sick. Yeah, that's sick as well. Not as good as the Fennec Fox, though. Fennec Fox is good. Like, there's a couple of skins in the game that are just so good. Like, even on the boar you have, one of the best skins in the game goes on the boar, and it's just a farm pig, you know?
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's tiny. Like, it's smaller than my alpaca. So having a human on its back is like, it's like the panda. It's hilarious to look at. They're like, bruh, alpaca, panda, pig, top 3 skins. In some order, in my opinion, they're the best. Fennec Fox is sick. Like, there's a couple ones on like the ox and stuff that are pretty cool. The mammoth has a cool skin. There's other skins about that are cool, but the meme ones are the best. Like the Fennec Fox and the alpaca and the panda. No, the panda, the pig, and the alpaca are just the ones. That's cool, but that goes on the same skin the alpaca does, and the alpaca's better. Like, the moose is one of the... Like, when you get to sort of, like, high level and beyond, you use a moose in PvP, even though it costs, like, 500k or whatever. Obviously, you don't want to die with that on you. You'll get it robbed. But you run around on alpaca, so... That's sick. It's one of the dope mounts as well. But it's the fucking ox, that's the downside. It is sick, don't get me wrong. It's just the downside is like, you know, bruh. Oxes in general, having to stay in the range of the mount to get the weight buff is just like such a fucking quality of life nerf. You know, it's not fun. Like if you look at the wolves where like the fennec fox is, one of them is like a husky pulling like, you know, like a, what do you call it, a sled? And you're in the sled. That's a fucking cool mount. There's also like a Rottweiler that you can ride, and there's like a German Shepherd that you can ride. They're both pretty cool. But they're just not as good as, you know what is also good is like on the Swiftclaw you can ride a cat, just like a normal sort of house cat. That's pretty cool. But honestly, pig, in my opinion, like it's all preferential, but pig, panda, alpaca. Yeah, exactly. It's just fucking perfect. They do need to put some water content in. They've been talking about like soft leaking, you know, putting a system in where you have your island, right, that you can like upgrade and you can put shit on and whatever. But they keep soft leaking and like talking about in Reddit and shit, a system where you have like a ship that you can slowly upgrade over time, or you can like upgrade to like bigger and bigger pirate ship style thing, and you can go around and you can pull up next to people's islands. If they put it on like, I'd imagine if they put it on invade mode, they can be invaded, and you can steal their shit and loot, like not their shit, but like you could take all their farming crops and stuff which are worth money, and you can fight each other on your ships. Like, I don't know if this is all just like people coming up with fan ideas or if it's like a real thing. I have no idea, but it looks like a really fucking cool idea. So who knows, maybe one day there'll be like water mounts in a water area. That would be dope in my opinion.
Yeah, because I want a whale or a shark.
It would be so cool.
Or something like that.
You could make like a whale, you know, as like the mammoth equivalent for water, where it just carries a piss ton of weight and is really tanky. Have like dolphins and shit, sharks, like a sailfish of some kind.
Crocodiles.
Yeah, crocodile would be cool. Even just like another lizard, because there seems to be like a lizard for like every type of content, so you could have a water lizard. That'd be cool. I don't know, this game's just got loads of options. It's just not an easy game to add stuff to when there's constantly stuff you need to balance, you know?
Yeah, make the balance.
But, great game. Yeah, I've got to jump into Division, do dailies, then jump into COD, do dailies, and do it all in the next like half hour, so time to log off this. But yeah, like I said, do you ever need anything, just let me know, unless it's silver, in which case, fuck you. If you desperately need silver for whatever reason, I can help you. I just can't afford to keep helping you at the rate of helping you. All of the stuff I did today has been burned. Like, I had some pretty good runs and made like over $1 million and then spent it on YouTube. So, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, the only thing I would say, like, would do, maybe probably get a better wall and stuff. If that comes to it, but I'll probably earn it myself. It won't be hard.
Yeah, bro, from what you've got right now, you're not gonna suddenly be under strength, you know? Like, you'll just buy shit as you get it now. You'll be alright. Like, having usually the grind when you're early and you know what you want to do is like a healer orientated, the grind is getting a purity jacket in general, because they're just, it's an expensive item. It's like top tier for cloth. It's the best cloth robe there is, as far as like cost and base item power. So it's just a pain in the ass to get, usually. But if you... Why the fuck? I just logged into Division and my skin is gone. What's that all about? The fuck? What is this? Yo, what? I'm wearing it in my shit, but I'm not wearing it. What the hell? What is going on? That's fucking weird. Yeah, no worries, dude. I'll catch you soon, man. Bro, what the hell? My apparel is showing that it's equipped, but it's not equipped. Yo, can you see the time right now, Hawk?
Inside the perimeter. Violators will be punished and may be expelled from the secure area.
Like, in general, right? It's like 18 minutes past, yeah? If it gets close to the hour and I don't notice for whatever reason, just remind me because I have to do something on that hour, and it's not like I can't be online to do it, but I need to be like. Appreciate you, bro. I need to do it basically. It's really important. So if you do see it get close to the hour, just remind me. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. I'm literally gonna run dailies on both games and jump off. I'll be back in a sec.
This is an emergency services notification. The scheduled distribution of additional blankets and bedding at 1100 hours has been canceled due to lack of materials. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Yo. Bro, I'm really enjoying that build. I wish I had longer. I'd be on for a lot longer, but fuck my life. Shit happens. No worries, man. I'm just gonna run these dailies as fast as humanly possible. Kills with SMGs, disenchant, kills with shotguns. Cool. Great gear. We can do that one.
Public service announcement. Any civilians who may have toys to donate for children of any age are asked to drop them off at the supply line area. This is an emergency services notification. Rations will be distributed once daily at 0900 hours with instructions for children and the elderly.
$17.32. Better.
Reboot sequence initiated. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
G2 Shades said, have they added crossplay yet?
For this game, I don't know actually. I'm only playing on a tablet at the moment, so I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully it's coming soon.
Reboot sequence interrupted.
100% sure.
Manual operation required.
Great game though, isn't it? I'm assuming you play it, if you ask that.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Unbelievable that I've never played a shooter RPG.
Send that.
Shooter RPG, right? What an obvious idea. I don't know why I've never seen one. What's goody?
Reboot sequence
No, I know.
interrupted.
I'm
Manual
talking to
operation
them.
required. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We're grateful for your help, Agent. The outpost is ours, and we'll do our best to keep it that way.
Okay, we have one more kill to get on this. Might as well put a shotgun on when we've done dailies.
Stay there, you fucking idiot! Yeah, we're in charge! Get these
Generator deactivated.
Cool, I just need to do 5 kills on the shotgun and I've done dailies. It's quick. Oh, we got half an hour,
Reboot sequence initiated.
15 minutes give or take.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Done, let's get it done.
Reboot sequence interrupted. Manual operation required. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
What's that?
Reboot sequence interrupted. Manual operation required. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Huh? Oh yeah, I can do that. Cool, dailies are done. Need to go donate.
Reboot
Chilling.
sequence successful.
We're grateful
Okay,
for your
let's
help,
see.
Agent.
Can we upgrade
The
this one?
outpost is ours, and we'll do our best to
No.
keep it that way.
Ugh, yuck. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's good with me. Oh. Oh. Cool, I'm jumping onto card. What is this pinging constantly? Who's spamming me right now? Cool. Doing my 3 multiplayers. You're already online. Savage speeds. Woo-hoo. Fair. I want to play this PP Bison, I think. Felt so good yesterday. Just for the lols.
Team deathmatch.
Changing mag. Cover me.
We've taken the lead.
Oh my god, I'm shit.
Enemy down.
Bruh! I'm trolling.
We've taken the lead.
Bro, what the fuck?
Need backup.
Keep on them. Winning.
Target down.
We've taken the lead. Sentry gun ready for deployment. ACOM is ready.
Changing mag.
Come on, I look clean as shit. Do you know what? I'm gonna get the.
Nice work. Well done.
Most likely,
I've got a chest in here somewhere that I'm sure I can use for. Shit. There's 19 of these. Oh, this one. Good. Confirm. I'm getting the seasonal for the Bison. The Jade one, so I can put it on, just so I can put it on this and see. Because I think it looks pretty cool. Like you see, have a little rotate of my character. Pretty cool gun, right? Just green like color. Yeah? Check this out. Check this out. How about now? Right? It's green and gold now. To go with my green and gold now. Sheesh. Let's cook.
Deathmatch. Flash out.
Changing mag.
Good old Bison mag.
We've taken the lead.
Need backup.
Sentry gun ready for deployment.
How can you not like the size of the magazine on this gun? It's just so ridiculous.
Airstrike is ready. We've taken the lead.
Bro, a bot. Oh, is it a bot? I don't think it's a bot. LA weirdos everywhere. How is it 20 to 16? Fuck. Oh my god, there's a melee weirdo.
Enemy contact.
Melee weirdo.
We've taken the lead.
Reloading. Tango down. Changing mag.
Oh my god, melee weirdo.
Enemy.
I'm a fucking creep.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Lost the lead.
Tango down.
For real. Oh my gosh. Bro, how are they in the lead? Bro, what the fuck, dude? How shit is our team? Random noob on our team.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
Running melee in shipment is some bot shit, though, to be fair. Legit fucking AIs, I swear. They're the worst, bro. They're the worst. Oh, my nose. We only got one game left, though, and I can jump off and sort my shit. We've got a tense day. Fingers crossed. I mean, not really. I have like 2 things to do, but one of them is. We'll have to see.
Team deathmatch.
Yeah, I just checked now. Appreciate that.
Changing mag. Cover me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a DLQ Holidays player. Respectable. Bro, how did I not kill? I'm trolling.
Enemy down.
I am fucking ass, bro.
We lost the lead.
Holy, I'm trolling right now, dude.
Tango down.
We've taken the lead.
Oh my god, sat in the corner. Disgusting.
Down.
Oh my god, I'm actually trolling. That
Bring it up,
S14,
squad.
SO14, whatever the gun is. Clean as fuck, bro. Ah.
We lost the lead.
Oh my gosh, SO14 is cracked. Bro, the kill time on that gun is
Target's in
disgusting. And that mythic is beautiful. We lost again. Holy shit, our team is ass. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh,
Get down, sniper.
it's the bots running around like idiots.
Priority tasking failure. Return to base.
I actually got cooked by loads of people in that game, apparently. Who knew? Yeah, our random sniper is trash. Not gonna lie. Should have put that away. Okay, collect. Bison's like such a good gun until you're in like a tight map like that and the people actually have a brain. And then the big mag doesn't really mean anything because it just doesn't have kill time. Oh, what's this? Oh, LMG Mythic. And a really cool skin. Who's this blokey? I mean, we gotta have a go, right? Gotta have a go. You never know. Mythic LMG could be fun. That's not a Mythic LMG. Got 2 rolls. Come on. Mythic LMG. Come on, be real. Be a real one. That would have been so crazy, but no. Sick looking gun. Really sick looking gun. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, it looks that way, but I'm not seeing it. So until I see it, I don't want to get any hopes up. Because you know how COD are. They like to crush your dreams. Why is it still flashing? What the fuck? It's weird. Cool, I need to collect my daily chest from the website. Oh no, here it is. Never mind. Cool. Cool. If you're in the stream, take care of yourselves. Catch you later. Peace in a bit.